What's going on, you guys? My name's Billy, and today I'm going to teach you how to make this Mad Max thing. And we're starting right now. So you may be asking yourself, Billy, what the hell is that thing? Well, this may or may not be the best survival saw that you ever seen in your life, and I'm going to show you step by step how to make it. Alright, so what you're going to need for this is a sawzall blade, like a mop handle, or anything that has an opening in it like this. I found this one, it was already pre-cut, so I don't have to cut it, but as you can see, it has an opening in it. Alright, so what you're going to want out of this opening is for the saw to not fall down through there. See how it catches on those little lips there? You're also going to need a screw, some 550 paracord, and a way to cut the 550 paracord. So what you can do is you can actually use the saw blade just like this if you cover up some of the teeth with like your shirt or a piece of cotton or something, so that way you can cut through that metal. First thing you need to do is you need to decide where you want to cut this guy at. I think I'm going to cut right about here or so. So my saw blade kept getting caught in there, so a better thing might be just to bend that thing. Alright, so this end is pretty gnarly here, so we're gonna have to clean that up a bit. So what you can do is you can actually just scrape it on the concrete a bit, like this. There you go, smooth as butter. Alright, so next what you want to do is you want to measure out your paracord. So you just take it, go all the way to the end, and then you're going to want to double that. So that way you have twice as much, and then I would go about another halfway in the length. So 2.5 times. So now that you've got that all figured out, you just want to cut it. And now that you've got it cut, you want to get these little white fibers that are on the inside, the inner strands. You want to expose those just like that. So next what you want to do is you want to take a lighter and fuse those guys together. Alright, just like so. Now you don't have to do that, but it does make the next step pretty easy. Alright, so now what we're going to do, we're going to pull these strands out of here, just like so. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to take that melted end that you got, you're going to want to stick that right through the hole here. Just like so. Alright, so once you got that done, all you want to do is create an overhand knot on the end here. Gotta get all those strands in there. Dress this guy down a little bit. Boom. Alright, so what we gotta do is you gotta take and feed this cord in the tube like this. You can take a stick, kind of jam it in there all the way through. You get to the other side like this. Pull that stick out. So you end up with something like that. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna stick this screw in here and start to twist. So this guy gets all nice and tight. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Want to get that guy all nice and tight. So you end up with something like that. And what that does, that tightens the end of the saw here. so that's not going anywhere. All right, so let's test this guy out real time. It broke on me. All right, so take number 2. We're gonna use the staff that I made the other day. All right, see if this one does any better. Like a champ. All right, let's see how this compares to a regular backpacking saw. All right, so just for comparison, we're gonna use this backpacking saw that you can find at like Walmart or REI or any other camping store. All right, so let's see how much these guys weigh. So your regular folding backpacking saw comes in at 3 ounces, 3.1 ounces, looks like. All right, let's see how much the homemade saw weighs. Wow, 2 ounces on the dot. Regular backpacking saw that you can find at any, whatever, camping stores, Walmarts, all those things. All right, so am I gonna go ahead and carry one of these guys in the bush with me? Probably not. I don't think it's worth it. I mean, the cutting performance is pretty much the same, and the weight difference is only an ounce. Like, I mean, I guess if you're like into some ultra light backpacking stuff, I guess. But for me, I'm just gonna carry a regular old folding saw. But you guys tell me what you guys think in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys think. All right, if you guys like this stuff, hit the like button. All right, if you guys want to learn more survival tips and tricks, hit the subscribe button. All right, Billy out.